Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. New week. Very exciting week, actually, because it's the week I go and see the Drifters, not once. I'm so excited. But that isn't until Friday and Saturday, so we have a few more days till then. That's Archie, if you can hear him. So, the plan of action for today is I haven't actually uploaded or edited, to be fair, the end of last week vlog wise. So I want to do that first, and then I think today might be the day I upload the book trailer. I think I'm just going to do it. And then I'm going to just, I don't know, maybe start adding in all the information to the publishing site. Might look into buying the ISBN today. I basically just want to, that is still Archie. I would love it if this week could be the week that I officially do pretty much everything before sending off book 4. Would be the absolute dream. So I think we're going to work towards that today. I'm really sorry that I'm sniffling. I know it's not an attractive sound, but I think hay fever season is upon us. So it's kind of getting to me a little bit. But yeah, I just want to get a load of stuff off my to-do list done so that I can have a little bit of a chill before starting. Well, I have to market the first. I have to do lots of marketing because that's what I wanted to do this week and next week. So I can do all that before starting. I know. It's scary. Where has time gone? Sorry. I was using the Ordinary PHA 5% exfoliating lip serum. I like it. My issue is you're meant to use this and then once it's dried put a lip balm on, and that's the part I always forget to do. So it's my fault if it doesn't work, and it doesn't work effectively, but I like it. It does taste a bit weird though, I'll be honest. Anyway, that is about it. Sorry, I was just tapping the screen. That is about it. So I think we should head downstairs, take pooches because Archie's already crying, and then crack on. Good evening, everyone. Now, Megan, you coming up here? I haven't done a lot of content today and I do apologise, but I thought I've had a Superdrug order arrive. I mean, not it's the Superdrug order arrive to the house, and I thought we could all go through it together. But first, who is that? Oh, is it a little Archie? Archie, dear, Archie. What's this look? What's that? No, who's that? Oh. The thing is, though, I know if you see a lorry, you're going to start barking and it's going to be really loud. Okay. So, Archie, shall we do this? Shall we go through this? Yeah, Archie's not bothered. So, don't be surprised. Let me just set you back just a little bit further. There we go. Don't be too surprised if halfway through I have to flee the room to let Archie out. Who is wandering, which is making me nervous. What you doing? Okay, well, we'll find out. Now, I will say it came in a rather battered box. I don't like what. What's she doing? Archie? Okay, Archie. Archie's sniffing shoes. So, and we have to be quick because this camera is going to die. I mean, I can continue to record it on my phone if all else fails. So, it came in a slightly battered box with the box actually being open on arrival. But we'll look past that. So, first off, I've heard amazing things, or I've seen it all over my TikTok and my social media. What's the matter, Archie? Get the feeling he's going to want to go out, so do excuse me 30 seconds. Hello. You will have noticed, or you might not have, because obviously I've not made it clear, I've just changed my phone. Archie's now no longer in the room, purely because my camera was on the last bit of battery, and I thought, knowing my luck, halfway through it, it's going to die. And I'm not going to notice, and then it's going to be game over. So I'm going to start the whole haul. I didn't even get through like one item, really. I'm going to start it on here. So, first of all, this is the Breath Co. Dentist Formulated Fresh Breath like mouthwash. I've seen this all over my TikTok, basically because at the minute I've been loving Superdrug and Boots stocks that people do and like restocks and stuff, and I've seen this everywhere. So I went for mild mint because I don't feel like I want something that feels too overwhelming, you know what I mean? But you know, if I prefer the other one, then I can just try them all. So that was numero one. Okay, oh, we'll carry on that front because this makes sense. Next, I got the Pro Care Superdrug range, their sensitive whitening toothpaste in fresh mint. I don't think I've ever tried a Pro toothpaste. I think I tried the charcoal one, if that's in that range. But it was like 85, 95p, and it's so much cheaper than all the more well-known brands. And if it tastes, or if it not tastes, but if it, well, taste is quite important when it comes to toothpaste, but if it works just as well as the regular brands, then I'm going to make the switch because it's cheaper. Okay, now, this is where we get onto skincare. So, first of all, I'm going to start off, I got this free because, oh, if I can remember the prices, this was £9.99. This was £85 or £95, and I got this free. And it is the Superdrug Hydrate Gel Cleanser with Hyaluronic Acid Face Wash. So as I say, I got this free because I'd bought so many other selected skincare that you get this for free. And I spent, I think, £20 on skincare. So, which is a bonus because you can never go wrong with having a lot of cleansers. So I got this. I've heard, again, Superdrug's range apparently is quite good. And everybody's talking about how hyaluronic acid is amazing for your skin. So I don't feel like it's going to be a bad cleanser. I honestly don't think you can go wrong with just any cleanser. Unless it's really drying and stripping and you've got quite sensitive skin or dry skin, I don't see how you can go wrong with a lot of cleansers. So there's that. Talking cleansers, this is the one that I originally was going to buy. And it is the is it ME or Me Plus? I'm going to go with ME Plus. And this is the hyaluronic acid cleanser, but the supersize version. So this is 500ml. I'm pretty sure this was about £10. I think the other one might be like £6 or something pound. Don't quote me on that. But I thought, if I like this, it's going to be so much more money efficient to get the supersize version. Because again, I don't see how I can go wrong with any cleanser, in my honest opinion. I hate the fact they stick this sticker on right over the top of the instructions. Not that I know you don't really need instructions when it comes to cleansers, but it's also over the ingredients and stuff, and some people might not like that. And I've completely ripped that to shreds, so it's not coming off. Okay, well, do you know what? I'll just leave it for now. Yeah, the only thing I haven't thought about with this is whenever I go on holiday, this is massive, but that's a bridge I'll cross when I have to cross it, and I'm going to peel that sticker off later. Okay, next, as I said before, I really want to strip down my routine so it is just the basics. I think as much as some people can really benefit from having a really full skincare routine, I'm not sure it's going to benefit me. I don't know a lot about all the different ingredients, etc. It is only what I hear online or if there's anything to read or whatever, but I'm not an expert in that area. So applying loads of different stuff to my face, it may or may not be counteracting. I'm really warm. I don't know why let me take this off. Yeah, I don't know a lot. I'm not an expert, so I could be applying 6 or 7 different things on my face and they're all counteracting each other. So I thought it's just best to take it back to basics and go from there. So, having said that, the next thing I got is I've got a moisturiser, and again, this is from the ME Plus range, and it is the niacinamide moisturiser, and this helps to brighten and balance skin. Oh, I like this on here. On all the ME ranges, it tells you what they do. So this is a cleanses and hydrates, and this is brightens and balances skin. You can't really see that in that light. I do apologise. But also, ignore the nails. I do need to do them this week, and I promise I will. But yeah, that's about it really. It's just a moisturiser. It's very lightweight. So, knowing this knowledge, I also ordered this. Again, it came in a very battered box. I'm not sure why, but I got, oh, it's very tiny, blimey. From the Superdrug Hydrate range, I got their Rich Moisturiser. Basically, with the one I'm currently using, which is the Elf Skin Blemish Breakthrough, I like it, but it's water-based, so it's not very thick. So sometimes I'll put it on and I don't feel as if I've got moisturiser on, which then makes me think, oh, I'm not hydrated enough, like I've not got enough moisture on my skin. So I saw this and thought, it's a lightweight moisturiser. Maybe if I can add to it, it's not a bad thing. This has niacinamide. This, I am assuming, will have hyaluronic acid on it. So we're all good. I have niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. I am amazed, I will say, with how big that box is. That is a tiny product. I mean, it's great for travel. That is tight and compact. But I will say, ooh, it's very rich. Holy crap. But I bet it's going to be great. I cannot remember how much these were, so I'm really sorry. I can leave everything I bought as a link in the description so you can check them out. But this, I think, was really affordable. So if you're looking for a new skincare range and you want to strip it back to basics, get yourself to Superdrug because they've got some great stuff. And I haven't finished, by the way. I also got the ME Plus Hydrating SPF in 50+. Now, I've heard mixed reviews on this, on actually both, because they do a mattifying one, but they also do a booster, which I wasn't sure how I felt about a booster, bearing in mind it comes in like a pipette. So you have to add it to something. So then I'm like, well, does that kind of dilute the amount of SPF you're getting? I don't know. I can't open this. But yes, both SPFs from this range have had reviews saying that they peel, that they're flaky, they're not hydrating. But my theory is you don't know yourself until you try it. So I'm going to give it a go. I like the tube. It's very thin and compact. This is, again, great for travel. Yeah, I got the hydrating one. I have slightly oily skin. I can't work out if I'm oily or combination. I just kind of go with them. I could be both. I could be none. Who knows? But my forehead, I think what makes me think I'm combo is because my forehead is very oily, and then the rest of it I could kind of give or take. I mean, my chin's a little bit oily. My cheeks aren't really. I don't really notice it. So I get the impression I'm combination. So I could have gone for the mattifying, but hydrating to me just sounds 10 times better. I want my skin to feel hydrated, nourished, and even in summer, you know, your skin dries out. I want to be hydrated. So I got this. And for anybody that doesn't know, I've seen a lot of people online. Oh, sorry, that went down with a bit of a clunk. If you're unsure as to how much SPF to apply to your skin, it is 2 lengths of your fingers. So that is enough to cover your face. Someone is now going to tell me, I've got black marks all over my hand. Someone's now going to tell me that's wrong, but that is what I've seen online. Don't quote from me, I'm not an expert, but I'm not finished. And then I've been really trying to look after my lips because they just constantly feel like crap. So I got myself a lip balm. I do have a lip oil, which is in that bag, or in the box, I should say. Oh, this is mini. Oh my goodness, this is tiny. This is the, won't be any surprise when I say hyaluronic lip balm. Yeah, I've been using the new e.l.f. exfoliating lip serum, which I read in instructions, you're meant to put a lip balm on once it's dried. That is the one thing I failed to do. So my lips are still cracked and they're still dry. So I thought, get yourself a little lip balm. When you don't want to put on a lip oil or something like that, you can just slip on a little lip balm. But I think they have 3. Something's going on downstairs. They have 3 of these. They have a hyaluronic, they have a peptide, and I think they have a ceramide. But it's already got, I think this is about £4. But again, I will leave a link to everything I have ordered. And then my last 2 items, I've already been talking for 12 minutes. How? I can't get into the bag. Talking lip oils. Listen. I don't think I've ever been through an entire lip product. When I say I am near the end of this and that this is my holy grail, I mean it. I love this. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in Honey Talks. Honey Talks is my absolute, I love this. It's a subtle enough it's a subtle enough colour that it almost, when I put it on, looks like my lip colour. So it looks as if I'm wearing nothing but just like a clear lip gloss or a clear lip balm or something, and I'm addicted. I love putting this on with a really dark lip liner from Primark that I think is called Spice. I think it's quite dark, just as a warning, but I can imagine this with like a slightly dark nude brown. Listen. This is the one you go for. We love this. I would love to try more of their colours, but I don't know. Honey Talks just, in my opinion, it just hits different and I love it. I've seen a lot of people rave about Rose Jam. Apparently that is another great colour. But they do have lighter colours. It's just whatever works for you. But Honey Talks is an amazing, just simple, everyday nude. I'm obsessed. And the last thing I have from my Superdrug order is the ME Plus AHA BHA Peel. Now, where is it? All I'm going to say is dupe. Okay? Absolute dupe. if you love the AHA BHA peeling solution from Ordinary, don't get me wrong, I think this is only about £10. However, I think this is slightly cheaper. I could be very wrong. I could be wrong. But I'm going to try this out and I'm going to see how it goes. Because if it is a dupe, I mean, and if it's cheaper, we can't say no, you know? And as you can see, I'm very much near the end of this, and I was going to order more of this. And then when I was looking on Superdrug, I discovered they had their own version, and I thought, well, I would be stupid not to give it a go. The only thing I will say that I've just noticed is that this is AHA 30%, BHA 2%. This is AHA 10%, BHA 2%. So it's probably not as strong. So if you haven't tried a peeling solution, and I know how many issues, not in a negative way, because this is a great product, but how misused this product is, because it has less AHA in it, probably start off with this. If you've never used this before and the idea of this terrifies you, start with this, because 10% is slightly significantly less than 30%. So give it a go. But I'm going to try it and I will report back. But that is it. This is my entire Superdrug range. Well, not my Superdrug range, because I'm not bringing anything out. But I'm going to give it all a go. And I'm really excited because, as sad as it sounds, I've been kind of counting on this. Because my toothpaste is at an all-time low. And I was really worried this wasn't going to turn up for another day or two. And I was going to have to use someone else's toothpaste. Oh, the tubes feel very bendy. Interesting. Anyway, that's it for my exciting haul. So I am going to now get ready for bed. I'm still uploading the vlog. I've just printed off some tax things from one of my sub payment things that I use from my website for my books. What else am I doing? I think I've updated my accounts on some of the money that's gone in and out, etc. And I'm just going to chill. I might see if I can get a little bit extra. Oh, something else I've done is I've added the About Author page to the manuscript, and I've added page numbers, which I did not realise how difficult that was. And I've just remembered I need to add the top section because I didn't do that. But I will do that when I get downstairs. So I think I'm going to see if I can get a couple of extra little bits and pieces done. If not, it doesn't matter. I'm in all day tomorrow. And I'm going to do some knitting. That sounds so exciting. I'm living life, honestly. But I think I might end this here, because there's not going to be a lot else. It's really not exciting. It's really not. And I hate to disappoint you, but I think I'm just at the moment enjoying the fact that I'm not rammed with work, that I can take a step back and chill. But yeah, that's basically it. So, I hope you've had a lovely start to your week. I hope you had a lovely, relaxing weekend. Let me know what you got up to. You would know. I moved my room around. Family came up to visit. It's lovely. And do you know what? I might even start editing this vlog tonight, because if I can get it all ready to go and uploaded, or ready to upload tomorrow morning, I'm one step ahead of the game, you know? But I will see you tomorrow for more randomy work bits. And you never know, we might tackle this monstrosity. Before I go, that's something I bought from Amazon. I've been seeing a lot of people with chrome, I've seen it online a lot, chrome nail polish. Not polish, but the powder that makes them chrome. And I really wanted to see if I could give it a go. Now, I'd love to say I'm not a professional nail artist or anything like that, so please do not take my advice. But I bought this off Amazon, which I will also link. And it is like a white chrome powder. Can I get that to focus not on me? kind of. Maybe. Let me go again. I mean, that's the best you're going to get, but it is stunning. And I think it cost me £3 or £4. And again, you get the little sponge applicator to go with it. And I think I'm going to give it a go. I used normal nail varnish. What is wrong with me tonight? I used normal nail varnish last time, so I'm thinking I might take it all off and then go back to gel and see if I can do a really good application that it doesn't, you know, cut out. And I'm gonna get a little angled brush, that I'm now just flinging at myself, which is always a good start, to clean in the edges, etc. I mean, that's got powder on it, so maybe not that one, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to go. So have a lovely rest of your evening, have a lovely rest of your day whenever you're watching this, or have a great day if you're watching this in the morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night, guys.